All right, Sacktown, what is going on? Sacktown Pete back at it again. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Today, I have a very special guest joining me, Davion Mitchell, Sacramento Kings guard, taking the time out of his day to come on. Really do appreciate having you on, Davion. You just finished up your first season with the Sacramento Kings. You're no longer a rookie. How you feeling mentally and physically, man?
Oh, I feel great. I mean, it's been a really good offseason so far. Um, I mean, as far as my rookie season, I learned a lot of things coming into next season, and I know what to look forward to. I know a lot of things that I need to add in my game in the offseason. I think I'm doing a really good job at that. So, but physically, I feel good. I feel much lighter. I just feel great.
That's good to hear, man. It's definitely great to see you, obviously, in a Sacramento Kings uniform and play out your rookie year. I enjoyed your rookie year. Enjoyed you having being here on the Sacramento on the Kings team and being on the roster. I want to take it back to your Baylor days, man. I know you won a championship with Baylor with Coach Drew your senior year. I scouted you, I watched you a lot in the tournament, and how was that feeling like when you won that championship at Baylor, man?
Yeah, man, it was an amazing feeling, especially with a great group of guys, man, as far as the coaches, the GAs, the managers, the players, of course. And it was just a great group, man, a great Baylor family, man. It was like when you go there, you feel like a family. Every day I don't talk to them every day, but we talk to each other once in a while, especially if something happens as a group. We had this thing called Guard You, where all the guards on our team, we kind of get together and we watch film together and do a lot of things together. And we still have that group chat. We still talk on it. We still chat. Even though we're in different places, we still keep up with each other. Especially if someone has a good game, we say congrats, man. Way to play, things like that. That's never going to go away. And I think that's how we won the championship. The chemistry that we had, the feel that we had. If someone does something good, we congratulate them. We really praise them. We don't really. It was never really someone's jealous about someone. So I think that's what the reason why we kind of bonded together so easy.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome to hear. And just watching you guys, your tournament run with Baylor that year, and just kind of just scouting where the situation was with the Sacramento Kings at the time, knowing that we had a Haliburton, we have DeAaron Fox. People thought I was crazy for putting you, in my top five on the board by potentially being drafted by the Sacramento Kings. And for whatever reason, man, I just was like, nah, man. I mean, this kid's got it in him defensively. That's an area where we lack a lot in. And I felt like, your tenacious defensive abilities would help this franchise, this organization a lot, man, if we were to draft you. And let's take it back to draft day, man. How was that feeling on draft day, knowing when you heard your name called when the Sacramento Kings picked you at the 9th overall pick in the NBA draft?
I mean, it was an amazing feeling, man. That night was a night that you never going to forget. Especially being in the green room, knowing your name is going to be called eventually. I mean, I kind of didn't care where I went. Just know that my name would be called and my dreams would come true that I play in the NBA. And I came to the Kings, and it was an amazing feeling. I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they were going to pick me, but they called me off guard. And now I'm super happy to be here. I want to make history here. I want to do a lot of things here that people haven't really seen in a long time. So I mean, I can't wait for it. Looking forward to next season. I think next season will be a whole lot better. As far as defensively, that's the main thing. Defensively, will be really good. Got a defensive-minded coach coming in as Mike Brown. He's going to teach us a lot of to play together, like team ball, team defense, a lot of things that the Warriors have. So I can't wait. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a really good year next year.
It's awesome, man. It's awesome to hear about that, man. The fact that we did pick up Mike Brown, I'm looking forward to seeing his presence, touch the organization and you and the core as well. As far as living and being in Sacramento for about a year now, did you, prior to being drafted, did you know anything about Sacramento?
No, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know anything. I didn't know. All I knew was in California, but I didn't really. After that, I didn't know anything about Sacramento.
All right. Well, hey, you know what? We're the only sports show here in town in Sac. We're grateful and thankful to have you, man. As I said it before, I'll say it again. You're arguably the best defender the Sacramento Kings organization has had since Ron Artest, man. That's way back. I'm taking it way back, So
Appreciate that.
we're grateful to have you here, man. And it's just great to see you be part of our city and our culture, man. I want to ask you, so what's it like competing with DeAaron Fox in practice and playing alongside DeAaron Fox as a teammate, man?
Yeah, man, he's a great guy, man, especially as a teammate. I mean, just competing with him, he's one of the best guards I think in our league. As far as like changing speeds, scoring the basketball, he can score the best of them, getting to his spots, getting his teammates open. I mean, he's really fast. So it kind of makes me it makes me a lot better defensively guarding him because there's not too many people fast in our league. There's not too many bigger point guards, I would say. I mean, that's going to do anything different that I don't seen before. So, I mean, it's like a test in practice. It's a test for me before the game. So I think it makes me more comfortable for the game. And as far as playing with him, man, he's a guy that really wants to win. People say he doesn't, but a lot of people don't know the inside of the locker room, and the guy really wants to win.
Yeah.
I feel like this year he's going to show a lot of people that he's a winner. He can play defense. He's going to do whatever it takes to win. I'm looking forward to it, man, especially playing along with him and compete with him through practice.
I see it all over social media as well, man. I think deep down he just has a desire he wants to win. He's been here for about almost 6 seasons now, and
Right.
I think if anything, man, he just wants to break this damn curse or this drought that we're in. And I think that you being here, him being here, and Domas being here, the foundation is set. We just got to get with it and push through and break this curse, man. So I actually wanted to take it to back in February, when Tyrese Haliburton was around. What was the vibe like when Haliburton got traded? I got the alert. I was at my work and I'm like, oh shit, like they traded Haliburton. Some things that came out like, oh, you guys had a team group chat. And he put it in the chat that he got traded. Was it true that like nobody really believed him?
Yeah, it was a crazy day. I mean, I think I was just walking to the gym to work out. Yeah, I think I was just, I don't remember. I remember I was walking in from the elevator and I seen it right by the elevator. He was like, yo, and they traded me. And everyone thought he was joking. I mean, like no one believed him. Yeah. And then I called him immediately. Like when he said that, I was like, bro, stop playing. Like he was like, nah, I'm serious. And we had this conversation a little bit. And then he said, yeah, they traded me. So I'm like, man, that's crazy. It kind of took a lot out of everyone. I mean, because it was just such a surprise. Like no one really thought they were going to trade Tyrese. I mean, but I think it worked out for best teams. I mean, both teams. I mean, I think we got Domas as a really good big. He can pass. He can do everything. He's a leader. He's kind of been in the situation, but I think that Tyrese is going to be great over there too. He can lead the team by himself. He's always been a guy that had the ball in his hands. He can score. He can pass, and he can really run a team. And I think him going to Indiana was best for everyone because, I mean, we kind of had a lot of guards over here, a lot of guys that needed the ball, but
right.
I'm kind of glad he went over there because I know he's going to take that team to special places. He's going to be a really good player in this league.
Yeah, man. And I want to echo what you said. I think Tyrese, he's going to be great over there in Indiana. Would love to see it work out here in Sac with you guys. But obviously it's a business at the end of the day. But I feel like, like you said, I think it's a good trade for both teams. And speaking of Domantas Sabonis, I mean, the resume speaks for itself, man. One of the best forward centers in the game. Offensively, he can do it all. Very IQ, passing ability. And, he's got the 2-time NBA All-Star next to his name as well. When you're on the court with Domantas Sabonis, what's the biggest adjustment, or has it been for you playing alongside him?
I think the biggest adjustment is I don't always have to have the ball in my hands to like I don't have to always have the ball in my hands to make a play. Right. He makes it so much easier for everyone on the court if you can just pass him the ball, and he can pass just like a guard. He sees things that people don't see. He opens things up that people can't do. He's special, man. He's a special talent as far as his scoring ability. I mean, he can score with the best of them. I mean, but as far as I think Sabonis is just a winner, though. It's not just like he's a scoring forward or a passer forward, but he just wants to be a winner. And yeah, that's what I think.
All right,
cool, come in.
Cool, man. All right, so I think that's awesome to hear, Davion. So, you started out your NBA career with Coach Luke Walton. You ended your season with Coach Alvin Gentry, and now you're going into your second year with Coach Mike Brown. I know you touched upon it earlier. What's like one of the things that you're looking forward to playing for Coach Brown next season?
I mean, I think the main thing is he's been around the winning culture, and as far as defensively, he's going to be. I mean, that's kind of him. But like I said, he's been around the winning culture, so he knows what it takes to win. He's been around it. I mean, under Steve Kerr, and it's just like he brings just a different value to our team. I mean, as far as offensively, I don't really know how he would do it because it's different personnel. But I just know that he's a winner, so he's gonna play in the favor of us winning the game, no matter who it is, no matter if someone needs the ball, no matter if he needs to score, the only thing he's worried about is winning. So I think that he's gonna be a really good asset for us.
Awesome, man. That's awesome. That's great to hear. And like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing him get the sack when he's done with the final series against the Celtics, and just getting with you guys and just setting the foundation set and getting it right, man. So a couple questions, some fun questions that the fans want to ask. I just kind of pick and choose from out of the pool right here. So one of the fans wanted to ask, growing up, your favorite basketball player. It can be current or growing up. So who's your favorite basketball player, man?
I think when I was a little kid, I think it was LeBron James, and as I got older, it was different players for the most part every year. The person who I like watching the most, but I think when I was really little, it would be LeBron James.
Okay. LeBron James. Yeah, unfortunately, he's got the Laker across his chest, so it's it's I have a hard time rooting for him, but I mean, I get it. I totally get it, man. The resume speaks for himself. He's obviously one of the GOATs in the league and whatnot, so I totally get it, man.
Sure.
I know you're a video gamer, so one of the fans wanted to ask, man, Xbox or PlayStation?
Probably PlayStation.
And why do you say
even
PlayStation?
I play on PC, but I'd say PlayStation because that's all I had. I never had an Xbox. Even when I was little, I never bought an Xbox. My parents used to always buy me PlayStation, and I just stuck with that.
Okay. I'm not really a PC gamer myself, but my coworkers are all PC gaming. They're always on Call of Duty, but I've always been a console player. So like I've always had the PlayStation and Xbox, and my years playing Call of Duty, I always prefer the Xbox controller. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie, Davion. Ever since I got my PS5 and the PS5 controller, playing Call of Duty with it, it's just crazy, man. Like how the triggers and the haptic feedbacks, it's definitely crazy, and the technology that Sony is using, and it's pretty cool, man.
I think the PlayStation is like an iPhone, and Xbox is like Android in my opinion.
Yeah. Do you play? What are some of your favorite games that you like to play though, besides like Call of Duty? Do you play 2K?
Nah, like I really only play Call of Duty on PC. Like that's like when I play a game, I try to be like really good at it. So I try not to play so many games because I want to be really good at a game.
Right.
So I think that's the only thing I play is Call of Duty. I mean, I play 2K with my friends from time to time, but like as far as creating a player, like my player, like I'm not doing that because I take the time. I have to take the time of really working on them and trying to be really good at it. But I think Call of Duty is definitely my game.
Okay, man. So Call of Duty is there. You go, Sacktown. You heard that about Davion Mitchell's favorite game and what he plays. What are your thoughts of the NBA Finals, man? I mean, it's Boston and Golden State. We're 2 games in, and it's split right now. So how do you feel like who has an edge right now currently, and how you think Game 3 and 4 are going to go in Boston?
I mean, it's hard to win in Boston. Really hard to win in Boston, and Boston has been a really good team, I think, especially after the All-Star break. They've been really good offensively and defensively. I mean, I think that, in my opinion, that the Celtics is going to pull away. I think it might go to Game 7, but I don't know. I think the Celtics are just played better overall. I mean, I think the Warriors did a really good job physicality-wise and really taking them out their game yesterday. Like really held a lot of certain players, like role players, not scoring the ball as well. Like Al Horford, I think scored only 2 yesterday, and the Warriors did a really good job. So it's like Marcus Smart didn't really have the best game. So, I mean, if the Warriors keep playing like that, then I mean it's hard to beat them because they're really good defensively and offensively. So, but I mean it's a lot of games coming up. So I don't know if they're gonna have the best shooting games, and I think that Boston is better defensively. I don't know. It just kind of depends, man. I think Boston's gonna win, but it's definitely going to be a really good series.
Yeah, I feel the same way too. I think Boston's just peaked at the right time when the playoffs started and the road they went through, and now they're peaking again. And I know Jordan Poole made that crazy shot yesterday, had that place jumping. I'm like, man, that was insane, man.
Yeah, it was. I was actually there, so it was super loud.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. So, you know what? It's been 16 years, as you know. The last time the Sacramento Kings were in the playoffs was 2006. Davion, I was a junior in high school when the last time I saw my team in the playoffs. I feel like you're brought here for a reason. I feel like DeAaron Fox was brought here for a reason, as well as Demonis Sabonis. What are you looking forward to the most next season? What's it going to take to break this drought that we're in, man? Because Sacramento fans, we're loyal, we're faithful to our team. We're the only sports show here in town, man, and we root for our players, man. So what's it going to take, Davion?
I mean, I think just playing together, kind of just love playing with each other. But also, I think that since we have actually a whole training camp with our team, like as far as like last year, kind of Sabonis and them came at the middle of the season, and people expected us, okay, now we can make the playoffs. But there's a lot of things that you got to do. The chemistry, like we know how to play with one another. It's like a lot of people thought, well, I wouldn't say a lot of people, but people just thought that we can just like mash together like that. But we didn't really practice together. We hadn't really do anything together. So it was like we just based it off of watching our film. You can't base it off that because it's like no feel for the game. So I think that having this training camp together, practicing one another every single day and going at each other, it's going to bring a lot of talent out, a lot of guys that know how to play with one another. It just makes us, it's going to look like more of a team ball, more than just some nights will look like a team and some nights will be like, what are they doing? Like, but it's like, it's a feel for the game. So I think that, like I said before, we practice with one another and we spend more time with each other. I think that people are going to expect us to be a really good team in this league.
Yeah, definitely, man. And like I said, I speak for most of the fan base in Sacramento. We're rooting for you guys, man. We're rooting for you guys. We obviously want winning basketball here in town. And like I said, you were brought in here for a reason, and as well as the others. And I really feel like, with the right coach now in place and the right mindset, we can definitely build something special here and just, bring Sacramento back to where it once was before, man. So I want to talk about your documentary, man. Trust Your Work. I just watched the episode 2 the other night. I'm blown away, man. Definitely blown away. There's apparently I'm sure there's going to be an episode 3 in the works, and it's probably already in development, right?
For sure. I'm gonna just probably do. I don't know how many episodes, but I'm gonna do it till the season. Till the off season's over. So it's gonna be probably a couple more coming out.
Guys, if you guys want to check out Davion's Trust Your Work documentary, I'll actually link it in the description below. I would highly recommend checking it out, man. Davion's got his own YouTube channel as well. I suggest go like it, go sub to his channel, man, because he's going to be dropping big things on his channel as well. Davion, one more question, man. Anything you want to say to Kings fans before we wrap it up right here? Anything you want to say, send a message to the Kings fans that are watching and tuning in?
I just probably want to say thank you guys for supporting us. We didn't have the best season next year, but you can look. It's going to be a whole lot different energy this year. I just can't wait for it.
All right, there you go, guys. Davion, I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to come on today, man. It was great to have you on. Really an honor and pleasure, man. And we're looking forward to seeing you do big things. Expecting a big leap in year 2, man. I can't wait. I'm excited to be there and see you opening night, the first home game of the season, this upcoming season, man. And just looking forward to it, man. That's going to do it for us, Sacktown. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Davion Mitchell, give it up for him. Really great to have you on, man. And we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Appreciate you, bro.